So, the 2.0 live stream for Honkai Star Rail dropped yesterday. Today, I'm going to highlight the most important stuff, recap fairly quickly for you to enjoy. So let's get right into it. Now, as we all know, 2.0 brings us to a new location called Penacony. Penacony used to be a prison, but turned into a luxury hotel. And I have to say, the footage we saw was looking very good, like really awesome. Lots of colors, lots of activities, like full of life, I guess, if you can call NPCs live. Just yeah, full of energy, lively, right? It was mentioned that it's the I think Dream Core or Dreamland of Honkai Star Rail, and it did looks very much like a gacha game version of Las Vegas, like one of these huge Las Vegas hotels, right? And casinos. And everybody has a good time while at Penacony, and probably the reason for it is a soda called Soul Glad. I mean, it sort of sounds weird as well. Now, this is supposed to be a drug to make your dreams come not true, but experience them in real life. So no wonder everybody is happy. While we did see a lot of advertisements for that drug soda, we did see some whales. We did also see many weird looking clocks. I guess that's just a play on time is broken because of fun or drugs. I don't know. Just you lose the sense of time because of drugs, I guess. Nonetheless, this only adds to the energy and the life you can find on Penacony. Now, of course, with a new map come new characters. And we did see quite a bit of them. But let's start first with the two characters we will be able to pull for in patch 2.0. Beginning with highly anticipated Black Swan. She will be the first 5-star character we can pull for in patch 2.0. She is a character following the path of nihility and the element wind. So she will be perfect for any Kafka teams, I guess, just increasing your damage through dots and everything. Now, her normal attack is a single target attack. Her special attack attacks multiple enemies, I think 3 at once, and her ultimate deals damage to all enemies. By the way, those animations look so incredibly good, just like Black Swan. The second character we will be able to pull for later on is Sparkle, a quantum character following the path of harmony. She too has a normal attack that deals damage to a single target. Her special attack isn't really an attack, it is a buff for one single ally. And her ultimate is a buff to all allies. Now, I did hear she's just as strong as Bronya. I'm hoping she's stronger because her animations, just as Black Swan's, look insane. In addition, Sparkle increases our skill points by 2 for a total of 7. This is pretty big. I don't know how you're going to spend that many, but I guess having a bigger pool is still good. We are also going to get some new companion missions for both Black Swan and Sparkle, that we get to know them hopefully a bit better. Lastly, the new 4-star character we can obtain is called Misha, and he's a cryo character following the path of destruction. His normal attack deals damage to 1 target, special attack deals damage to 3 targets, same as Black Swan, and his ultimate deals damage to all enemies. Now, while Misha is a 4-star, his animations still look pretty good. Even though Misha is a 4-star, he does have a pretty cool attack outside of combat. When you press E, that's your skill, he throws a little grenade or charge that stops time in a small area. Enemies in this area won't be able to move at all. It looks pretty useful to me and is a really cool mechanic that makes the 4-star character a bit more interesting, at least. Now, those are the characters we can pull for in 2.0, but we actually saw more than these 3 characters that Hoyoverse was showing us. Right at the beginning of this music video, we have these 2 characters, one guy in the back and one girl in the front. The guy in the back, he does have a halo above his head, and the girl in front with the bubbly soda, which is basically Penacony's drug to keep you there, does look pretty cool too. I like the eye colors. Now we have this guy And I think he does look pretty cool, but I have to be honest, they could have done a better job with his beard. Nonetheless, he looks decent. Now we have this chick, which I think looks pretty similar to the girl in the car holding the soda, right? But after having a look at her eyes, I don't think it's the same character because the eye color is a bit different. At the end, we saw this dude who looks very mysterious, really cool. I like the glowing eyes, the glowing earrings, right? Very mysterious. It was a very short shot, but it did spark my interest. Now, outside of this music video, we did see, I think the name was Acheron, which is basically Zila 2.0 or 6-star Zila, which we knew about already. She looks cool with her huge katana. Glad to see her. Maybe coming fairly soon. Who knows? Not only did we see new characters, but of course new enemies too, right? New area brings some new enemies with it too. While I cannot say which mechanics they will have or introduce in the game based on Hoyoverse official information, we did see them and we're going to go through them, especially with this trash can enemy. It was very prominent. It was there at the beginning harassing Dawei. It was in-game, of course, it was shown, and it did look like the new Warp Trotter enemy type, right? Just not a serious boss, but still a special enemy. And I have to say, they do look funny, right? Trash, haha. But those muscles, bro, that looks pretty damn cool to me. That looks pretty cool. And you know what's cool too? We are going to go to Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever you want, because they showed a T-Rex-like enemy. Then fairly interesting is this weird TV dude that with each attack we deal to him reacts differently apparently. In one shot he got angry and debuffed or attacked us, and in the other shot, after he received damage by the player, he actually buffed us. So it's sort of a slot machine which adds more RNG, I guess, to a battle. I mean, could be fun, could turn out bad, of course, could ruin a run. Fairly interesting, new mechanic, so I'm happy. I will look forward to it. And of course, its design is pretty cool too. Then we saw a new gorilla type enemy, not the same as the big one, right, that gets angry and slams down on you. No, it was a Soulglad themed gorilla. Soulglad being the drug soda. It's a new good looking enemy, so let's see what it does, right? We also saw some simpler new enemies like the redesigned floating ball enemy thing and his weird golem partner, which does look cool. But we also did get a look at a really cool looking enemy, like crazy looking enemy, which is probably the most interesting by far. I don't know if it's going to be a boss, a mini boss, or just a harder normal enemy. This enemy's special attack or ultimate is to attack your characters from behind and steal their soul, making them useless in battle until you destroy a certain thing that pops up on the enemy side. It's like a vase or capsule you have to destroy. I guess that attack is pretty similar to Svarog's weird hand that comes down, like that fist. Not that exploding one, but the one that captures one of your teammates, one of your characters. It's pretty similar, but it looks so much better, especially the monster itself as well, right? Besides the main story quest, we will of course get a handful of new events. These will play around with some new mechanics. We did see walking on walls. It's now possible. Another shot showed us a play on perspective, which opens up new ways to walk or new paths to walk on. There are some literal puzzle games that, once solved, reveal a treasure or any other reward. And the first proper event is going to be called Hanu's Prison Break, where we will have to break out of prison. This can be done by shooting ourselves through cannons and bounce around. We saw some sort of puzzle level as well we have to solve, and we have to find a way through security with this little guy called Hanu. Also, before I forget, something very important happened, because Genshin could never, right? We are getting another Genshin anniversary reward just as a bonus. I mean, 2.0 is a bigger patch, yes, so maybe that's the reason. But still, Genshin could never, because we can choose 1 out of 4 free 4 stars. You will be able to choose 1 free Gunithan, or 1 free Sampo, 1 free Yukong, or Asta. Then we saw some weird mission where we had to manipulate people with their emotion. It did look weird, but I guess I'm interested to see how it actually works, or how it is going to play out in the game, if it is story relevant or anything. Then there is going to be a major event called the Dream Chaser Bulletin, I think. In that event, we have to follow clues and get rid of problems like monsters, kill them most likely. Then we have a Zenless Zone Zero influenced event called Dream Jolt TV, and by influenced by ZZZ, I mean there are TVs. It's a main content of ZZZ, that's why. Basically, this event is about a hijacked TV channel that we have to get back, and some viewers were lost. They have gone missing. We have to find them as well. And lastly, one of the smaller events, we have Penacony Food Fest, where we probably will learn new recipes, new cool dishes, and have to just deliver those to some NPCs, I'm guessing. Nothing too crazy. You do a little bit of work, get a new recipe, get some gems. That's cool to me. Also, that pizza we saw looked pretty damn cool. We're almost done with the recap. But of course, new region, new relic sets. We get 2, in fact, 2 new relic sets. First, we have the Pioneer of Dead Water set that looks pretty cool actually to me. It focuses on dealing more damage to enemies that are afflicted by debuffs. Could work really well with Doctor ratios. The second set is Watchmaker, Master of Dream Machinations. The last name word is pretty weird. I don't know if it's machinations or machinations. I don't know. It does look a bit more elegant, and these focus on increasing the character's break effect. Now there is more stuff like new upgrade materials, new upgrades to the system or improvements to the system. For example, there's going to be a new menu that shows us all the main story quests and relevant side quests in a correct order. Nothing too crazy. It's nice to have, right? One very important last thing to end this video with a blast, because Genshin Impact could never. We are getting not 10, not 15, we're getting 20 free 10 pulls. Wow. 2 years worth of Genshin Impact anniversary gifts in just one update. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good to me. Now, in addition, they are making one of these invite events where you get extra rewards for inviting friends to this game. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and a sub. That would help a lot. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.